Hey there, crypto folks! In this video, I'll show you how you can make money on token arbitrage, specifically on listings. That is, when a token is first listed on an exchange, we get an arbitrage opportunity between different exchanges. And in this video, I'll demonstrate using the example of the token. We'll also go through another example of how you can take profit when a token has just been listed and an arbitrage opportunity arises. I'll break down my own trade in detail, so make sure to watch the video until the end. Be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and leave your comments. Do you engage in crypto arbitrage or not? I'd be interested to read your thoughts, but now let's move on to the actual trade. Alright folks, let's dive into the review of the first trade. I'll show you how you can make money on listings. Right now, our trade will be on the token. I took a short position on this coin. Let me show you exactly how I did it. Look, the token is just dumping like crazy. I opened the short at the price of 0.5127. You can see it on your screens. So I opened the short with 2x leverage, entered on the Gateio exchange, and the short is already bringing in $255 in profit. And at the same time, I went to the MEXC exchange and set up a buy order just in case. Because if it suddenly starts to rise sharply and I don't have a buy order right now, I don't have any spot positions, I only have an open short. So right now I'm in a very risky position. To be in a delta neutral position, I need to either have a long on futures on another exchange or a spot purchase of the same amount of tokens so that we are in a delta neutral position. Well, because the token is dropping sharply, just dumping unrealistically, I didn't open a spot purchase, and that's why I'm preparing an order in advance just in case the price suddenly starts to rise. So I can enter at the price of 0.465. As we can see, the price on X is 0.37, while on Gate it's 0.40. So we have a spread here, which is exactly what I'm planning to take advantage of. Since I entered this trade much earlier, we're just waiting for the price to drop even lower. As soon as we have enough profit, we can take it. The price is basically dropping. It's already 0.36, 0.37 on the Gate IO exchange. Basically, we can close the position for 1,800 tokens. Let's go ahead and close the position, meaning we buy long since we had an open short. After closing the position, we can calculate how much profit we made from this trade. We sell 1,800 tokens. Or more precisely, we buy them since we had an open short. Now let's see how much we managed to earn. So the total profit from this trade was $274. Simply by shorting at the listing, meaning the token has just been listed thanks to the spread. Where on one exchange it costs a lot more and on others much less, there will naturally be some average price. If a token is highly overvalued, it will tend to move toward the price of tokens that are much cheaper. So basically it's the same token, it just gravitates toward that price, meaning it moves toward that average. This convergence of prices happens thanks to arbitrageurs and other traders. Naturally, we take advantage of this. We short the token where it's highly priced, and where it's cheap, we can prepare a long or buy order in advance to maintain a delta neutral position. But in this case, we didn't need to do that because the token was really dropping sharply, so we didn't have to close the hedging position. We simply opened the short, waited for the prices to converge, then closed the short and took $274 in profit from a single trade. Now we have a second trade. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get in on it. It was a really attractive opportunity on the token. It also just got listed on the MEXC exchange and on Gateio, and look at the price difference. On the MEXC exchange, it's priced at 0.11, got it memorized, 0.11, and on the Gateio exchange it's 0.057, so that's a 100% difference. Can you imagine a 100% spread, the difference between the prices? But unfortunately, I didn't manage to get into this trade. You had to open and close trades really fast for that. I wasn't prepared to find a trade with 100% profit, 100% spread, and yes, such opportunities do exist if you work very quickly, have your funds pre-transferred to your trading account, and are ready to enter trades on these different exchanges. Then you can of course grab some really tasty profits. You can see for yourself that the token on MEXC is just dumping like crazy, while on Gate it's holding steady. By the way, the prices have started to converge now. So on Gate it's already at 0.08, and before that it was 0.05. So that's a difference of 100%. That's insane, right? A huge spread. But I still decide to give it a try, to grab at least a small spread, because it's still there. We have a price difference, and naturally we're going to take advantage of it. I'm shorting on MEXC, opening a short position on MEXC, and at the same time I'm going to buy the token on spot on Gateio. Damn, I forgot to transfer USDT to my account, so I guess I just need to close the position now. Let's see now. No, I don't have USDT, I don't have time to transfer it. And when something like this happens, it's better, damn it, to just close the position just to be safe. The token is actually dropping right now, we have a short open and we're about to take a small profit. So basically that's 30 bucks, well about 15 bucks we can take right now, and let's see how much we end up with. So in total we made 13 bucks in profit as well, a quick little short. We didn't even really have time to get into the trade, into this arbitrage opportunity. And the short, well, the token started dropping and we took 13 bucks from the short. So that's 274 there and 13 here. Now there will be another trade again with the token. Since the spreads are still there, we need to take advantage of it while we can. The arbitrage will be between Gate and MEXC. On MEXC, I'm buying the token on spot. We'll buy 2,500 tokens. Great. The purchase was successful, and we'll short the token on Gate also for 2,500 so that we stay in a delta neutral position. Damn, I forgot to transfer the tokens again, so for now let's just close the position. We'll make just a tiny bit of money there, literally pennies, but let's go to MEXC and close the position, because again, with such wild volatility, you just don't have time to transfer funds from one account to another. So while you're opening a trade on one account, on the second account you forgot to transfer the money, and you don't have the funds to open the opposite position to take the short. That's why it's better to check everything in advance, prepare everything ahead of time, and make sure you have funds on your spot account and your futures account so you can open trades simultaneously. Alright, so I've prepared the money, I've transferred it to Gate, to the futures account. So now I can enter a position again. We're waiting for the right moment to enter a position. So we've got another price discrepancy again, because on MEXC it's at 0.35 and on Gate it's already at 0.40. So basically we can try to enter a trade now and capture this spread. We prepare a buy order in advance on the MEXC exchange at the price of 0.37 for 2,500 tokens. And at the same time, we'll open a short on the Gate exchange to, of course, capture the price spread difference. On the Gate exchange, we successfully opened the short, and on the MEXC exchange, we're buying tokens in the end. I decided to go in for 3,000 tokens. Right now, I'm averaging in with another 500 tokens. As a result, my total position is 3,000 tokens on the Gate exchange. And on MEXC, we're also buying 3,000 tokens so that we maintain a delta neutral position, meaning we have both a spot purchase and a short from which we'll be making a profit. Once again, it's important to understand the principle here. Why am I shorting on the Gate exchange? Because the price is much higher there. There, the price is 0.4. While on the MEXC exchange, the price is 0.35. We have a spread that we need to capture. Since we are engaged in arbitrage, we're taking advantage of these inefficient spots in the market. So where the price is higher, we short, and where the price is lower, we buy. Right, we can start gradually closing the position. We have accordingly bought 3,000 tokens. So now we're going to sell off these 3,000 tokens. We bought it around 0.34 and now we're going to sell them at 0.35. That's it. We've sold our position on MEXC, now we're moving over to the Gateio exchange. We're waiting for the token to drop a bit more so we can take more profit, and then we'll place a long order. So accordingly we had a short open, and we're going long to buy and close our short position. And that's going to work out great for us. Let's take a look. The position is closed. Let's see how much we managed to make from this short. In total, we managed to take $81 from the short. This is our second short. Our first short was for $2.74. Now we have $81. Plus we also sold a profitable position on MEXC. All right, now let's enter all the data into the table. At what price we bought, at what price we sold, and how much we ended up earning from the WAL token. So let's see how much we managed to earn in total. So the WAL token arbitrage between Gate and MEXC. You can see the closing price, the purchase price, and the selling price. So we entered with 3,000 tokens and managed to take how much? 380 bucks. That's a pretty good profit on listings. New tokens have just been listed, there's wild volatility, and because of that, large spreads appear on different exchanges. And with literally one token from 2 trades during the listing in just a few minutes, we managed to earn 380 bucks. That's quite a good profit. Using this trade as an example, you can also get in on listings and make money on tokens on Gate and MEXC exchanges. These are platforms where new coins often appear and there are frequently spreads between exchanges. So you can make money from this. I gave you an overview of the trade I made. Using this trade as an example, you can do the same and take advantage of arbitrage on different exchanges. And the essence of this trade is that we capture arbitrage thanks to spot and futures, because often when new tokens are listed, we can't transfer them between exchanges. It would be great if we could buy a token cheaper on one exchange, transfer it to another, and sell it there for Maria Classic inter-exchange arbitrage. But unfortunately, with new tokens, deposits and withdrawals are usually disabled. That's why we can only use spot plus futures arbitrage, buying a position on one exchange and accordingly shorting it on another exchange. You can use this earning method during sideways markets, during listings, as well as during uptrends or downtrends. In other words, it's a universal way to farm dollars to your account. You can find such trades using the Arbitrage Scanner service. I've recommended it many times already. Go to the Arbitrage Products tab, then Arbitrage Perpetual, set up the parameters and enter the amount you want to use for the trade. Specify the minimum and maximum profit, and select the exchanges where you want to do arbitrage. The service will automatically provide you with trading opportunities. All you need to do is go to one exchange to buy the token on spot, and on another exchange start shorting, then capture the spread, the difference between the prices. Right now, the market is very active because Bitcoin is rising and spreads are appearing. Take a look, for example, at the XMR token. We buy on spot at MEXC, short on futures at Bybit, and capture almost 7% profit from the difference. Yes, this trade isn't as attractive as the one we had with the WAL token, because with WAL we got a 15% spread and $380 that's really juicy. Such trades are quite rare, but if you keep an eye out for them, you can find these lucrative spreads. And here are various trades with MLC tokens, with XMR, on different exchanges, on HTX, on MEXC, on Binance. By the way, you can also do this within a single exchange. For example, on MEXC you buy on the spot market, and on the futures market there's a price difference between the tokens, so you can short on the futures right on the same exchange. You buy on the spot market and short on the same exchange, capturing a profit difference of 6 to 8%. We also see the funding rate displayed, so if the funding is positive you can earn from the funding as well. Look, here the funding rate is actually 1%. Can you imagine? 1%. Not only do you make money on the trade itself, but you also farm the funding. And we have a lot of videos on this topic about funding farming, so make sure to watch our channel to stay up to date on how to profit from crypto arbitrage. Besides that, there's also an arbitrage screener. This is regular arbitrage between exchanges. You select the same settings exchanges, your deposit, minimum profitant, you're shown the trades you can make. Accordingly, it shows the token, then the exchanges where you need to buy and where to transfer the token to sell, and the profit you'll earn. Thanks to the Arbitrage Scanner service, you can automatically search for such cryptocurrency arbitrage opportunity. Inefficiencies in the market always occur. Some people take advantage of this and pocket the profit, while others try to guess where the price will goop or down. It's up to you to decide which side you want to be on. I've already chosen my side. I choose cryptocurrency arbitrage. It's a way to make money in the crypto market no matter whether the price goes up or down, during listings or in a calm market. There are always inefficiencies that arbitrageurs take advantage of. We have a lot of useful videos on this topic on our channel, so watch our video, give it a like, subscribe and share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next videos. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone.